Hello, everyone. Zachary Montera here with Fross and Fross Wealth Management. And this morning, I'm actually coming to you from sunny San Diego. And I'm here with some other team members from the office where we're going to LPL's National Convention, LPL Focus. And we take a lot of pride in everything that we do for you every single day. And so we took a trip out here to learn how to be better, how to serve you better, and how to continually improve our processes that we do in the office here. And so we're very excited to bring all of that back. But I also wanted to talk to you today about some of the market turbulence that we had just in the last week or so. And what are the implications of that? What are we seeing in the economy? And so before we get started, as always, just make sure that you read the disclosures within the email that this video is coming to you in. And if you're happening watching on social media, feel free to go to www.frossandfross.com and read any of the disclosures there within. So back to Hurricane Debbie and some lessons from that. So growing up in Colorado, obviously we didn't have any hurricanes, but there was a lot of times over the years where I've done a lot of preparation before some of these storms come in. And for whatever reason with this Hurricane Debbie, it just looked like a tropical storm when I had last checked the weather on it on Friday before it came through. And so I really wasn't worried about it at all. And then I wake up the next morning with no power at all on Monday and with an email from Duke Energy saying, hey, you're not going to have power for probably 12 to 14 hours. So what's the lesson there? The first thing that crossed my mind was, okay, well, the worst time to prepare for a hurricane is during the hurricane. And that's so true in what we do for all of our clients every day, because there's a reason that we go through every meeting and check on your income needs, check if you have any big ticket purchase items coming up, whether that's a new car, or you want to remodel part of your home, or you want to give a down payment to one of your children or something like that for a home. Any of those really big ticket purchase items, some of those big goals that you have, we want to check in on those, because what we can do is make sure that we're prepared for the storms that come in the market. You see this volatility that we've seen. The worst thing that can happen in the volatility is that we're reacting to it. We never want to be reacting to the volatility that we see. Of course, what we can do is we can always plan for your income needs, make sure that short-term money is set aside, invested short-term, and long-term money is invested for the long term. And when we have that set up, these short-term volatility waves that we get, just like we had last week and likely might have here in the coming weeks still, is really, as long as we're not reacting to that, your income is going to be okay. That's exactly why we're going through those things. We want to make sure that we're planning for all of that, because the worst time to plan for a market downturn or an economic downturn is when you're in the middle of one, most times. And so we've been watching a lot of the economic indicators. We look at those Rockdale speedometers, and things are still moving in the right direction, which is very good to see. We think that for some of the indicators that we historically would have watched and said, okay, maybe there's a recession coming, just like over the last 2 years, people have been predicting a recession. Well, some of the thought process right now is that COVID had such a dramatic spike in disrupting everything that it's even somewhat disrupted the economic indicators that we track and follow, because as things slow down to a more normal growth rate, it looks like things are starting to slow down dramatically. And of course, that's going to be something that we continue to watch. But as of right now, some of this volatility has been somewhat long overdue, where the market just shot up, straight up after October last year. And that's not normal. And so we want to see a little bit of a pullback that's healthy, like I had mentioned in our last video. But today I just wanted to pinpoint one thing just about reacting to that volatility and making sure that we're doing what we can do to serve you best in planning for all of those situations, making sure that we're prepared for the storms in your future and also for the economy's future and everything like that. And so work with us, make sure that you're planning, make sure that we know your goals, make sure that we know. And if you have anything financial at all you have questions on, that's what we're here for. You may think of us as just managing your assets or your portfolio, but there's so much more we can do as far as from a financial standpoint, whether it's looking at long-term care insurance, health insurance, life insurance, anything that you can think of. If it's a financial decision that involves your finances, it's probably something we can help you think through and plan for. So that's what we're here to do. And we're so happy to get to serve you. And we're going to be excited to bring back everything that we learn here from San Diego. And we will see you soon. Take care.